name's Adam Wiseman, and I'm the manager of regional team operations here in the St. Louis regional office. I want to take a second to talk to you about the reception area. There's three things that we really need to make sure that we hit on. Cleanliness, we need to showcase Teach for America, and then of course we need to greet everyone with a smile. So obviously you can see right here we're showcasing Teach for America by having our sign, but also we have some regional specific posters that we put up that follow marketing guidelines. And then on top of that, we also have some articles right here and some awards that we've won in St. Louis. I guess the other piece is it's clean. So when people walk in, it's not cluttered. They see where they can sit. They have some articles or some publications that they can go ahead and read. But really, the whole feel of this is welcome to Teach for America, and this is who we are. Oh, hey! Now I want to tell you about the kitchen. Essentially, the kitchen is just a kitchen, but there are certain things that you can do to really make it kind of feel a little bit more than a kitchen. The thought here is, in St. Louis, we've put a lot of messaging on the walls. So we have a shout-out board right over here. We have some items where, don't forget to wash your hands, and, did you wash and dry your stuff. But then also, in the back here, we have kind of our welcome to the TFA Cafe. Essentially, we'll have messages about recycling. Right here we have a what we call Watertron, and it's our water machine, and so we really like using reusable resources, so we don't have any plastic cups or plastic plates. We wash all of our dishes, and we're really trying to be friendly to the environment as well. But really, the kitchen has a lot of those normal things, such as a microwave, some coffee machine, a refrigerator. Another thing that we do like to do as far as culture is we do have a line item in the budget where we actually provide snacks for people, because not everybody always remembers their snacks. So we have 100-calorie snacks for people to just come in, and then some popcorn, and of course we do also have some candy. But that's the kitchen. And that's how we're going to have a successful programmatic year with the budget. Oh, hey! Well, let's go ahead and talk about conference rooms. The biggest thing with the conference room really is how are people able to do their jobs within it? So the thought is, do we have a phone? Do we have internet access? Do we have a projector? Well, let me show you around this conference room. Essentially, what we have is we have our large phone here in the conference room. We have a plug for people to plug in their computers. And then we also have an Ethernet jack so people could actually go ahead and plug into the Ethernet. With that being said, the other stuff that's here that's really important, not only do we have a projector, but we also have a TV. Now, this TV will actually go ahead and serve as kind of like a place where we can watch videos, but also if you're just having a 1 to 2 person meeting and just need something a little bit smaller. We also have a easel here with write paper, and then on top of that we also have our whiteboards that we can go ahead and plan on here. And essentially that's our conference room. I wanted to take a moment and also show you our secondary conference room. Obviously we have our whiteboards in here, we have the capability to put up a projector, but also it's just smaller and it's for team meetings and also program team meetings. Hi, now I want to talk to you about our office supplies and tech closet. What we've done here is we've really made it simple for people to know where to come get their supplies. Obviously we have our labels, so here's the file folders, and then here's notepads and post-its. But really, the other thing is that we've really condensed all of our supplies into one section. So I have all of this stuff. This is all the things that people generally need, like right away, but then also like general use items. But then what I've incorporated is these cabinets here. So our tech supplies, so power and battery are all in these. And then of course we have other things such as speakers and keypads and mice for your computer. But then on top of that, we also have our supplies for like marketing. So we have our thank you cards. Let me show you. We have our our Teach for America branded cards on top of that. And then of course, we also have all of our branded paper. And so everything is really in this office that you need for office supplies is right in this section. How's it going? Let me go ahead and talk to you about the core member resource room. Essentially, the resource room is for core members, but also it's really kind of our job to make sure that it's really working and the core members feel like they can actually come here and it's a safe haven for them to work. So one of the things that we do here in St. Louis is we have our library. Now this is a detailed library and we do have a checkout system. On top of that, we do have some cabinets for them where there's some reading A to Z type stuff, and then some supplies that's for them to use. On top of that, we actually also have a core member resource room copier. It really helps the core members to be able to know that they can come here at any time and actually copy anything for their classes. There's, of course, we have a waiting list for days that we have more than one. But then on top of that, something that's also really needed is, of course, a lot of core members have laptops, but it's also sometimes nice to be able to know that you can come in here and use a core member resource room computer. The other thing about this room is we wanted to liven it up a little, so we put some nice colors in here, but then also some pictures of things such as, we have pictures right here of schools that we place at, we have some pictures from some classrooms, and then we also have some nice posters of Teach for America and some blown up publication pages that we've actually put in here for them. We also, on top of that, have like a workstation table so that they can, people can collaborate. We have a whiteboard. Obviously, you can see people have been using it. And on top of that, we do have this really nice TV up here that has full cable for the core members to be able to just like chill out and watch the game if they want. Otherwise, that's the core member resource room. Yeah, I think this is it. Let me see. Yes, this is the one I like. Here you go.
Thanks so much,
Hey,
Adam.
no problem. What I want to talk to you about right now is our TFA swag and other things that we hand out to people. The thought here is we have this cabinet, and really what we're doing is just organizing all the swag, but also putting it into a one place where everybody knows where it's at. We don't have separate closets for other teams, but we have one single closet. So obviously we have water bottles, we have mugs, and a bunch of other items. Now, this is not just one closet, we actually have two. And in these, what I want you to notice is up here we have books and bags and pads of paper, and then of course some friendly little guys here that we just hand out. And this is how we organize it here in St. Louis. What I'd like to talk to you about now is regional culture items and also regional tools that we can actually make visible in the regional office. So right here we have our program team to progress tracker. Obviously you can see it's quite large, but it has all of our core members here in St. Louis and how they are progressing with their students. Something that is extremely important is also incorporating pictures of your core members, but then also students. It really brings us closer to the mission, and it really showcases what we're doing in our schools. Obviously you can see some pictures here, and here's one of my students. Things that I want to show you right here. We have our regional calendar, and so it's a 3-month calendar, and it's an outlook on to what we're doing as a team. It's color coded, and we have different teams showing different things. So obviously right now it's May, so we have alumni induction, we have a staff potluck, we have our budget day. We're doing a lot of different things here, but essentially the point of this is to show team members in a very central spot what is happening in our region in the next couple months. The other thing I want to show you is our reimbursement center. The thought here is it's an easy, centrally located place for everyone to go ahead and put their reimbursements. So that's what I'm showing. After matriculation and we know who our incoming core is, what we do is we showcase all of those individuals by putting them up on the accept wall. So here's all of our 2011 core members. Another thing that we do here in St. Louis is show the landscape of our placements. So currently right here, here's a map of St. Louis. Obviously it's quite large, but also we're showing exactly where our schools are. So we have a middle school here, we have a high school, but this is where we place it in St. Louis. Lastly, I think it's important for us to discuss the need for plants. Here in St. Louis we do have quite a few, and obviously you can see a few of our friends right here, but also as far as culture goes, something that we did was when springtime was coming, we went ahead and actually everyone planted their own plant here, and so this sits in our nice picture window to Washington Avenue. thank you for going on the office tour with me. I really want to talk to you about, just in conclusion, really taking ownership of the office. You are the office manager, and you are the one that is going to make the office efficient. You're the one that's going to make all of the systems for it, but you're also the person that is going to be the customer service rep for Teach for America in your region. And so, you know, when I'm talking about systems, I'm talking about reimbursements, I'm talking about the kitchen, I'm talking about, you know, how are our core members going to use the copier, you know, all the way through those items, but also, you know, really understanding that because you are the customer service rep, your job is to manage the office in such a way that will actually have everyone be, you know, productive, but then also happy in the office. So, again, I just want to thank you for going on the office tour, and I wish you luck.